So unlike a lot of my other videos, I kind of want this one to have a bigger sort of takeaway. And that takeaway I want to be to take risks. This whole trip sort of happened because I just decided to take a risk. And as you'll see, I made some really cool memories. Yeah, it's gonna be the start of the video right here. I am currently off to go on a small road trip with my friend Chara. We're gonna go around the upper side of Idaho. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's do it. I'm gonna probably make a behind the scenes video.
What's that gonna be? Us standing behind a camera panning around the lake.
A lake? Yeah, I'd never be stupid enough to go to. You can see on that far side is about how high the water should be. And so, for the next 3 hours, we would be traveling through some of Idaho's coolest and prettiest places. But before we started, I felt the need to warn my travel companion of a defect in my vehicle. This mirror right here just flat out fell off yesterday.
It did?
Yeah, I was just driving casually, I hit a bump and the whole mirror just like came off. But it swung into me and hit me in the head.
You're just on the road going 60 miles per hour and
your
your mirror
mirror's just bam. Release of liability form signed. We hit the road, but not without some small problems.
This motherfucker just turned on Paralyzer. What is this, 2006?
Yeah.
We just drove past a Friday the 13th ski mask, just hung up on like some fucking trees.
Just casually on the side of the road. It's just like every time I point a camera at somebody and I'm like, say something crazy, the camera's on you. They're always like cock and balls.
Ever just stand on the edge of a cliff.
We're just joking, but one of these times we actually are gonna fall off.
And you see all the burned trees and all the dead trees on the ground. It's like sad, but then you see like the new trees, and it makes it a little less sad.
And then you look down to the ground, and that's a baby diaper right there. No.
We've been traveling for like...
We're withered! We're dead! We almost died in the subway on the way here! Allow me to elaborate as to why this is funny. So on the way to our destination, we stopped at this subway. I tried to explain this once before in the initial recording, but I didn't do a very good job. So basically, here's what happened. I went in to use the restroom while we were there. I heard some loud grunting in the stall next to me. And as I was exiting the restroom, I heard quite possibly the loudest explosion of shit I have ever heard in my life. So running for dear life, I exited the store.
Why didn't you say anything while you were there?
So I was traumatized and I was worried he was gonna walk out, and I didn't want to be explaining this man's explosive shit in front of him.
And we walked in and there was just animal heads everywhere.
Yeah.
Like stuffed animal heads.
Yeah. This is a sketchy place. Concluding that horrible experience, we set out on the last bit of our road trip. Look at me, I'm refined, sophisticated. Yeah, real refined and sophisticated.
They ain't gonna know what to do.
Cavities on the stick. Should pull my teeth out and then we could make cavities on the stick. What a refined and sophisticated thing to say.
No.
Was when all of the highest paid classical musicians were Baroque. It's at this point that we were nearing the end of our trip, but there were still a few golden moments to come.
We've been on the road for what, like, is it 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours,
maybe 3,
probably.
something around that.
But look at all these pretty things we've seen.
There's a lot of pretty scenery.
Yeah, like trees and houses and RVs.
Yeah, I don't think RVs are pretty, unfortunately.
What? You don't think RVs are pretty?
So anyway, thanks for watching. As I said in the beginning, take risks, because this whole thing, some of these most precious memories I've had in my life wouldn't have happened without it. Unless that's doing drugs or something, don't do drugs. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
So there's a huge ass fucking building that's just... It's a fucking barber shop. It's just a barber shop.